What? Oh wait. MBK and Kenny S.
What's up?
I was just about to say this isn't the type of place you find CSGO pros. What are you doing here?
Of course we do. We like nature. We like nature.
Yeah, have you got time now to talk about your tattoos?
First of all, on the shoulder I have a colorful skull, in the sense that I prefer to remember the good memories of a person and celebrate life instead of mourning death, and just, I don't know, just thinking that, you know, in general you have to stay happy, and that death can come at any time, so try to
just like on the server, right? If they're up against Kenny.
Every single time, doesn't matter. And so that's the start. And then the background is made of water and waves, in a sense that everything has a flow, everything starts and finishes somewhere. And so the calm also of a river, of an agitated water. So just in general, my personality being calm and being relaxed and chilled.
Yeah, talking about that, in game you are a bit like water. You kind of go between roles and positions very well. Would you agree with that? Like, how would you describe your Counter-Strike style in comparison to what you've got on your body?
I mean, I didn't really think about it that way, but that's pretty true, because it's my personality in general, and I just adapt. Like I don't go head first against the wall. I just try to adapt and find small ways to sneak in and approach and adapt differently. So that is definitely a part of it. Then on the inside there is a wolf with green eyes.
Okay.
Here on the inside.
That's wonderful.
So the idea behind that one is that first of all, I wanted it hidden, that people don't see it at first sight, because that's my true personality.
The natural born killer.
Pretty much in that regard, but whether it is in life or on a server, trust yourself before the others, and you never know what people have about everyone. It's not a single person. Like I like to take charge of things and to believe that I can do it better than others, even though it's not true sometimes. But I have that max confidence that I would trust myself, and so it's something that I don't want people to see at first. And so it's under the skin, hidden inside, and green eyes, because the green for me symbolizes hope, and so no matter what happens, the wolf is looking at hope, and there is always something behind. There is always a future. There is always hope. There is always something. So every single thing I try to have a symbol behind everything. Then down I have the big mask that is here for for different things. But the first one is to remind myself and others that a person you're talking to always has a mask. Or there's always this person and the true one behind it. Whether it is Kenny, whether it is you.
Well, it could be me.
It could be you as well. It could be anybody. But just that first of all, if persons judge me because of that kind of things, because I have a tattooed arm, then it's good. It pushes people that are not open-minded.
Yeah, people that you don't want around you.
Pretty much, that people, if they judge you on something that simple, then I'm not really interested in talking to them. And it also symbolizes when you put it above your home, at the entrance above your home, it's supposed to chase bad luck and bad spirits. And so that's also why I have it so open in front, and that it just shows. Yeah,
it's an awesome sleeve, Nathan. And talking about masks, let's unmask Kenny's first tattoo.
It's fine, just a tattoo actually. It's
No, it's a really good tattoo. Kenny, please tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, so basically on my sleeve you have kind of two pieces. The first one, this one is kind of like the wing, about the freedom and the fact that I'm traveling a lot and that kind of things. So it's kind of related to what I do in life, meaning Counter-Strike. The bird is kind of like the same, to be honest. Then we have the scope, because CSGO is very important for me, of course. And I wanted something really discreet, not like a proper hope or something on my arm. I didn't want I wanted to be discreet, yeah. This is a double F, representing my friends and my family, which I'm really close to. The diamond means that you actually can't break the relationship I have with them. And then you have...
Fleur de lis, right?
La fleur de lis, yeah. It basically means a lot of things, a bit of my personality as well. That it kind of represents the king things, you know. And also it's part of my favorite football team. And yeah, my favorite football team is also really close to my heart.
And which team is that?
Paris Saint-Germain.
Of course. If you've ever seen Kenny S's Snapchat, when he's not travelling, it's him constantly at any game that he can go to or watching them on TV and partying.
Yeah, part of it. I'm trying to enjoy life. And the second one, part of my sleeves. This part is about, I don't know how to say it, chapelet? Yeah.
Well, it's got beads in it. Is it religious? Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of religious,
Faith?
but it's not about faith itself. It's about the meaning. It's about protection, and this is related to this, which is a medal with my brother and my mother name, which are both my the most important people in my life. And the background is basically clouds, meaning that you have to follow your dreams, and also about the decision I made, including the book. Like the book is like what you want, write your own story. I made some decision in my life, went through a lot of things with my family and stuff when I was younger, which was really hard. So yeah, the book is a part of just write your story, and it's like I wrote my story and there is new pages to write right now, but I'm not gonna do anything in the pages.
Yeah, of course. Maybe
So,
if you win here at the major, you can get PGL tattooed on the pages.
Yeah, actually I have a star for first major, second major,
Oh, I
maybe.
see. Okay, so yeah, maybe you could get a third star in there at some point.
So yeah, follow your dreams, make decisions, the right ones. When I quit school for playing CS for nothing back then, even though I was not a student my mom expecting me to was. So yeah, basically what it means is about CSGO, my decision, what happened in my life when I was younger, my family and my friends, basically.
Yeah, it's a great sleeve. You don't realise it when you first look at one of these, how much is actually going on until you get it explained. So it's great to get that background.
Sure,
So
yeah.
what about your second piece?
I mean, I have two more subtle things. I mean, actually
the
three.
one on your
But
other
I
arm?
have the big flower. That it was mainly a theater, and there was also I couldn't tell you the name in English about the flower, but it is just a symbol in Eastern mentality, Eastern philosophy. Sorry, that it comes from a noble background, and so just to make things that have manners in that regard. Then the smaller flowers, I also do not know the name in English. I'm sorry about that, but they're showing a cycle in everything. That there's a cycle. There's when somebody is born, somebody's going to die, and so there's a circle constantly. There are seasons. There are everything. So as long as it goes, it won't stop.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the story of you guys, it's been quite, in a way, a cycle. It's been an up and down, and right now you're potentially on the way to a big up, and you have had some great results, but also some not so great.
Yeah, for sure. We've been through a lot of things, whether it is together or not together in teams, and I think that's what makes the beauty of Counter-Strike in a way, and that's when you see good players, good personalities, people that can just fall down and get back up and make that whole again cycle where you start losing, you go back to the bottom, and then you find that way to go back up. So, I mean, yeah, we've been through a lot. We've been here for years and years. So, that is also a part of it. That can be found on Counter-Strike.
So we've looked at your two sleeves, but you also have some smaller pieces as well. Kenny, would you like to start off with, I think it's a date in Roman numerals?
Yeah, it's my mother, because she's really important to me. I've been protecting her since I'm a child, to be honest, because of many things, and you know, it's my mother. So yeah, there is not a lot of things to say. It was my first tattoo, and it made sense for me that it was my mother.
Nathan, on your right forearm, you have what looks like a tree with a crown on top.
So that was my very first one as well, just like Kenny. We both of us had like first ones that are smaller. That one actually has probably the deeper meaning out of all of them. So basically everything. So the drawing comes from the Lord of the Ring. Many people are probably going to recognize that. So basically, it looks like a stamp because it is inked, can't move. It's going to stay there, and it's stamped on me, in me. So there are several parts. So the tree, in general, just for me, symbolizes knowledge and just being wise in general, knowing things, and the fact that it is both black and white, so not filled, for me represents that you will always be learning. Although you think you know something, there are parts in it that you don't know. You're always constantly going to be moving forward, evolving, learning new things, whether it is from yourself, from other people, experience, etc. And the two last parts of it are the crown. That is the symbol that if you got knowledge and you're wise enough, you're going to access to power and being successful in general, and get all the things that come around with it. So mainly focused towards Counter-Strike and life in general.
Yeah, maybe focus towards Enki J at the moment, the brain behind you guys in a way.
He's helping a lot, yeah. So he's helping us. I'm gonna ink it a little bit more thanks to him, and that's gonna get there. And the roots are basically because in general you should make it the other way around, so for people to see it. But I wanted it that way because the roots are towards me. So it is all up to me to fuel that tree, to get it full, and to know and get access to success and power. So it has a very deep and more profound meanings over life in general. But yeah, that's all of it.
Both of your tattoos seem to have so much meaning to them. I know some people get the tattoo just because they want particular art on them, but it seems like you guys have given it so much thought. In terms